Today we're spending a slow, cozy day together running my art business. I just did a little shop restock, so we still have a few more worry stones to sculpt, some orders to pack, a trip to the post office to make, among some other little business tasks. But instead of rushing through a long to-do list, I want to make space for the little cozy moments too. So we're also gonna make a warm drink, fold some laundry, and probably spend a little time playing the new Switch game, Moonlight Peaks, because why not? If you've been working on something creative, putting off that chore for just a little bit too long, or just simply want a little company in your day, I hope this video can provide some nice little body doubling. So grab a coffee, a favorite tea, get cozy, and let's spend a nice day together. Okay, so we have officially finished all the little tiny cloud caps. And next we're gonna make some headphone buddies. Honestly, the headphone buddies are some of my favorite worry stones. Back when all palming clay was still just a hobby and I had my two characters, Florence and Francis. Francis is essentially now just turned to headphone buddies, so it's really close to my heart. Whenever anyone buys Francis, it makes me really happy. But headphone buddies also become more popular over time, but there's never been like the biggest seller, so I tend to just make them as the orders come in for that one. So we're gonna just have a nice little sculpting day together. Oh, I have a little apple bear in here that I sculpted last night. I just need to sand the back down on this and then it'll be ready. So we're just gonna go along for like a fun little day together. I think it should be kind of nice, just chill, laid back vlog. Although I do have to say, one thing I've been doing over the past few days is that I am gonna be changing up the scenery in our next video. I have a fun little adventure coming up, and I'm not gonna say more yet. I don't wanna give away too many spoilers, but the next video is gonna be so fun. So I figured this video can be a little more just chill, day in the life. Literally, this is what a typical day in the life kind of looks like for me. Well, I guess there's no huge typical, every day is still a little different, but in general, this is closer to an average day in the life. Yeah, that's kind of what's on the plan for today. Nothing too crazy, nothing too huge. So this last little shop drop I did was honestly pretty chill. I did like 67 worry stones or something for it. It wasn't too big because I want to start testing out what it feels like to do some just smaller, more consistent little shop updates. Just keep things moving along and not have it be just like always these big drops all the time. I mean, I am, which we'll also work on in the next video, doing some more new designs, some additional ones. I'm going to be testing out some different techniques and really diving in and doing some fun art, crafty worry stone design stuff. But for this past month, I just wanted to kind of chill out, rest. And so I've been doing a lot of older designs, some smaller shop updates, and it's honestly been really nice. I'm like letting it ebb and flow. I feel like I need to have periods where I kind of slow down and we chill out for a little bit, and then we can get back into the fun, artsy, creating good stuff. Anyways, let's dive into making headphone buddies. And I was actually journaling this morning, and I'm gonna share some of my journal entry with you. Okay, let's do it. I wish I could say that now, at 31, I feel fully confident just showing up as myself in every way. But honestly, I still worry that who I am is too much. That I'm too loud, too joyful, too sad, too weird, too quirky, that somehow, if I'm fully myself, it'll make other people uncomfortable. I've spent a lot of my life dimming parts of myself because I thought that version of me would be easier for other people to be around. And I do think there is some truth to that though, because I do think when someone is so fully in themselves, and especially in their joy, It makes the people around them uncomfortable because it simply mirrors the parts of ourself that we've learned to hide. But at the same time, I am so tired of dimming myself. I'm tired of trying to fit into social norms and boxes that feel constraining, and I also get the irony of this right now because look at what my life has become. I definitely do not live in the norms at all, but I still do feel the constraints often coming around me though. And I think a big part of this journey, which is honestly really hard, is learning to be okay with people misunderstanding you and maybe accepting that not everyone's gonna get me or like me or understand where I'm coming from, that maybe I am a bit of an acquired taste. But honestly, I also think that's okay. But this all honestly does feel really important to me to kind of go on the journey of deconstructing what I'm doing and constantly living with curiosity and questioning. I've always been someone who deeply question things and think about the world and the way we as humans live, and kind of deconstructing the difference between living how I genuinely want to live in a way that feels natural versus what am I doing just because that's what society has told me I should do or I need to do, and really not doing things because that's the way it's always been done, but doing things because it feels right to me. And running this little business and sharing my life online has honestly been one of the biggest pushes for me to just be myself. I mean, in order to do this career and post my life online, I have to be myself. I mean, I guess I could put out some pretend image of who I am and kind of act for this role, but also that's not, what's the point of that? That's not what I'm doing. I am just myself in all the ways. And I mean, come on, look, I make handmade polymer clay worry stones for a living. Handmade polymer clay worry stones. I mean, like, how much more niche of a career could I get? Thank you so much for just embracing me exactly as I am and helping me learn that who I am is great. That maybe I am too much, but also maybe that's what's beautiful about me, is that I'm willing to really show myself and let people see me. But at the end of the day, this isn't about trying to even decipher if I am or am not too much. It's about me realizing that I would rather be fully myself than spend the rest of my life trying to make myself smaller. Okay, the headphone buddies are all done. They are sculpted. I made just 3 of them. So now it is time to bake these little cuties. We have 4 cloud cows and 3 headphone buddies. And these are gonna bake for 45 minutes. And then I'm gonna have some lunch with my dog and we'll do some other fun things in the meantime. One thing I've been trying to do this year is build a business that feels more gentle and sustainable, both for my customers and for myself. As much as I love making short videos and sharing little moments on social media, it can become exhausting over the long run. Sometimes I'll spend hours filming, editing, and posting a reel only for it to disappear into the algorithm like a day or 2 later. And honestly, I also want more time in my life to focus on making long-form YouTube videos because YouTube will always and forever be my first love. But that's one of the reasons why I've really grown to love email newsletters. They give me a cozy little space where I can talk directly with my community without relying on social media algorithms. Plus, it usually takes me about 5 to 15 minutes to write a newsletter compared to the hours it can take to create a single post on social media. And the best part is they actually do work. Earlier this month, a single email brought in $1,000 in sales. And it also wasn't a one-off though. I've had other email newsletters generate $731 in revenue as well as $1,034 from one single send. It's become one of the most reliable ways for me to let everyone know when new worry stones are available. I mean, for this last drop I did, this restock, I literally made 1 reel about it inside an email newsletter and everything basically sold out within 24 hours. So The proof's in the pudding, y'all. I've been using OmniSend to manage all of my newsletters. And they've recently added a new ChatGPT integration, which makes everything even easier. Instead of digging through the analytics, I can ask it things like, give me a snapshot of my OmniSend account. How many contacts do I have? What's my subscriber growth trend? And when was my last campaign sent? And if I want to understand what's working best so I can learn from it and grow, I could ask, what were my top 5 email campaigns in the last 90 days by revenue? It's a simple way to better understand what's really resonating with my audience and spend less time on marketing. And just to be clear, I don't think AI should ever replace our creativity or our human minds, but I do think it can be a helpful tool for learning and growing and just giving us more time to then spend on the things that really matter to us. If you'd like to check out OmniSend for your small business, you can either scan the QR code on the screen somewhere or check out the link in the description for 30% off your first 3 months. And thank you so much to OmniSend for supporting my artsy business and sponsoring this portion of the video. Okay, now back to the regular programming. Okay, we need to tackle this pile of laundry. Just did a lot of laundry, but let's first make a little coffee maybe, and then we can get to folding. I love some good cold brew. I make it at home and it's just like, it's the best. I love coffee so much. So one thing I've been thinking a lot about lately is the fact that it's so easy to just get lost in things and caught up in things and just feel like all of a sudden you were on the road. Oh, sirens. I hope everyone's okay. Okay, well, what I was saying is that it's so easy to just get caught up in life and you like have this plan, this idea, and you want to do these things, and all of a sudden life happens and time passes and all of a sudden you're like, how did I get here? Why am I here? What did I do? And I think that's so normal to just get caught in the little things, and it's such like a balancing act because of course you want to like enjoy the small moments in life and appreciate the small things and be present and live, but at the same time, it is really important to like remember what your big picture goals are and why you're doing it. And especially me with this business, I can't believe it's already been over 1.5 years since I started this business. Like in November will be my business's 2-year anniversary. But at the same time, I also like can't imagine my life being any other way because it has also been that amount of time. And I feel so lucky that I've been able to do it like this and I made it my full-time job. But at the same time, I mean, a large reason I started my business was that I wanted to have the life that I like, and it's so easy to just get caught up in everything. And as much as we all want to say that we can like be immune to things or not fall into traps, and especially with like social media, it can be so weird and crazy, and just like the way time moves, like it's such a hamster wheel on social media, and trying to be very intentional to make sure I don't lose myself in anything and I don't, you know, get on any capitalist like hamster wheel or lose sight of the reason why I'm doing this. Like the reason I'm doing this is that I want the life that I want. And I'm sure that's the reason any of us kind of pursue anything, is that we have a passion or we have a certain lifestyle goal or a thing we want to achieve. And I think it's just important to normalize that even if we think like, oh yeah, we're gonna always stay focused and always remember why, that's also not realistic with our human brains. And I think we do need to intentionally like sit down and remind ourselves like why we're doing things, what our main goals are, and just take some time to like ground and reorient with ourselves. It's so easy to just get lost in life and the hustle and bustle. But the moral of what I'm trying to say right now is that maybe if you've also been feeling a little disconnected or just feeling lost or a little, I guess like disoriented could maybe be a good way to describe it, then maybe all you need is to sit down and journal or just be with your thoughts and just be like, what do I want here? Why am I doing this? Why am I actually doing anything? And just questioning things and getting curious. And if there's anything that I've learned in my little 31 young years on this planet is that it's really important to let joy and curiosity lead everything. And in a world that can be so heavy and can sometimes shame you for feeling joy or being too much and kind of wants to put you in these little boxes and keep to the status quo, like it can actually be the simple thing of just trying to be joyful, and not in a way that I'm saying like toxic positivity and like ignoring the bad things, but just in a genuinely joyful way of like appreciating all the small things. And also when you lead with curiosity, it creates a lot more room for compassion and love and understanding, and it kind of just disarms our fears and our judgments. And I don't know, I'm rambling at this point, y'all, but anyways, I just think, yeah, just take some time to make sure that while you're engaged with the world around you, make sure you're also staying in touch with yourself and nourishing yourself. I'm gonna keep sipping on my coffee and folding laundry, and maybe we'll put on some nice little music. And if you want to get a little chore done or just wanna chill and breathe for a few minutes, then we can kind of body double together, yeah? Okay, I have yet to fold my socks, but everything else is folded, so I think I'm going to say that's good and put these things away real quick, and then we need to get to packing because it is 3:30 and the post office closes at 5. The post office closes at 7 o'clock in Manhattan, but I live in Brooklyn and all the post offices here close at 5. But that's okay. I have my coffee. I'm energized. Let's pack some orders. Thank you so much to Julie. This gray seal is going all the way to Australia, which is just bananas. Oh my gosh. I always, whenever I get any international order, it's just always like blows my mind that people want my things and they're getting it from around the world. Like I want to get one of those like maps of the world on my wall so I can like mark the different countries I've sent orders to, because it's like a lot of different ones. Like I've sent to Singapore, to England, to Denmark, to a lot of different places I can't think of right now off the top of my head, but I still just feel like this little kid just like making clay creations. And this reminds me that like what I'm doing is pretty freaking cool. Oh my golly. Okay, let's get the shipping label. And I'm not saying this in any way to complain at all, but because of the international orders, it does mean I need to go to 3 different places, drop off packages today. I need to go to the post office, like the USPS. I need to go to FedEx, and I also need to go to DHL for 1 package, which is going to Dubai. What? Like, oh my God. It's so cool. Thank you all so much. She's off to Australia. Okay, so I still have 11 more orders I technically need to pack, but the post office closes in a half an hour. And so I went to get all of these packages that are already packed, sent off today. I'm still well within the early shipping window, and then I'll just finish packing the rest of them tonight or tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll take a few little clips as I'm on my little venture to the post office and DHL and FedEx. Thankfully, they're all like not too far of a walk. Depending on how long the lines are every place, it'll probably take me 30 to 45 minutes round trip to get there and back. So I'll just see how much energy I have afterwards. I don't technically have any more work that I have to do tonight. I've already kind of checked emails and DMs and comments earlier today. So that's kind of done. I don't think I have anything else I really have to do. I could pack, but I could also do that tomorrow. So maybe we'll just have like a fun little evening when I get back, play some Switch, read, I don't know, do some fun little restful cozy things, because we all need some coziness in our lives. Like it's so underrated. Have fun. I don't care if you're 20, 30, 40, 60, 90, be a kid and just find time to just have fun and play, because it's so important. It's really important. Okay, I gotta go to the post office. Also, yes, I totally did not put away any of those clothes yet. I'll do that later. I did the first step. I'll do the rest later. You know, we don't have to do everything at once. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, but I do gotta go to the post office before it closes. Hey, I saw some prepaid packages. We did it. We're home. We dropped off the packages. It is now 5:15 on the nose. Also, look at that little nose. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it took me 45 minutes. We left basically 4:30 on the dot. Very exciting news. I came home with well, and less exciting news, but also kind of exciting. I got some yogurt because I want to have some little breakfast granola parfaits in the morning, and then a watermelon. The good yellow spot, and it sounds like it's gonna be juicy. And then let's play some video games. I downloaded Moonlight Peaks just a couple days ago. I just got the demo of it. I am gonna wait and see if I actually like the game before committing, because who knows, maybe it's not gonna be the game for me, but I think it is gonna be the game for me. Also, my dog's here and she wants a watermelon. But I think I'm gonna like it. It's basically just a farming sim game, but with a vampire dark twist to it, but it's like cute and cozy. It's not like scary. Here's my little character that I made. She has little space buns and pink hair, and I think she is just adorable. I really like it so far. I feel like if you like Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley and those kind of games, I mean, I played Stardew Valley more recently. Harvest Moon I actually haven't played since I was like a kid. I don't know if it's worth getting the newer Switch one or not, but yeah, I think they're fun, so we'll just play for a little bit. Have any of y'all played this game, or what are your favorite games at the moment? I just love having a little game to play to just kind of zone out and have fun and chill. Because, I don't know, it's nice. Why not? Okay, well, I think I might end this little video off here. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm definitely trying to find the balance of like what I also want this YouTube channel to be, because I personally, I love just the very casual vlogs. And so I'm hoping you like this. Let me know what you thought. The next one's definitely gonna be a bit more exciting, a bit more, it's gonna be a lot more. It's gonna be different than anything else I've ever filmed on the channel, cohesive with what I filmed, but also very different. So I'm very excited for that. And I can't wait to bring you along on an adventure very soon. And yeah, just thank you for all the support. Let me know if there's anything in particular you want to see or questions you have, and we can chat down below. And I will see you very soon in the next video, which I'm very excited for. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye, friends.